So, all right, you know, the Plus the Design is Black started off as like a lyric, right? Mm-hmm. And of course, it's like Plus the Design is Black. You could take anything from that. You could take, you know, the creator's Black, obviously. Designer, I took the word designer, I looked it up because I like to isolate words and then find the meaning in a broader sense. Because you automatically think clothes designers, you think fashion designer. But the word designer just means creative. You know what I'm saying? So, Plus the Designer's Black went from, okay, the designer's Black, the person behind this is Black, to the plus being more of a focus with designer, meaning like we're an asset. Black designers are assets when you add them to any situation. And that's because like I feel like we are the most influential people on earth. Anytime you put us with something, it's gonna be better. That's what I truly believe. And that's how I want Black designers to feel. First of all, how does is that true in your world, in your fashion world? Because you more than just a fashion person. Like you said it real quick, like it was nothing. You was like, yeah, when I modeled and blah, blah, blah. So you model, you create, you design clothing. I know you as a music artist as well. You're a teacher, an art teacher. So you're very well-rounded. What does it mean for you being Black in any of those standpoints? Because they're all designers, a form of designing and creating. Do you feel that way? Like, you know, it's better because I'm Black and I'm this and I'm me.
All right, so I'm gonna go through the categories that you talked about. So, with teaching, absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, I think, especially being young and Black, you know, I think the kids receive it differently. You know what I'm saying? I think I always see the importance in you being active in your field while you're teaching.
Yeah.
It's like they don't know everything I do, you know, outside the classroom, but I'm really doing it.
Right.
You know, I'm not just sitting there telling y'all about it. I'm practicing these things. Anything I'm giving you is for you to apply in real life.
Yeah.
You know, so that's that.
And I think being an art teacher and being Black, and I'm not assuming all your kids Black, but like, you know, creativity is an outlet. And in our community, we need outlets. We need places to express ourselves, because there's so many things we just have around us naturally that'll become our outlet if we don't have things like creativity and art. So I think just to add on to what you were saying.
With the music, you know, that to me is just like, it's mine.
Yeah.
Like, that's spiritual. Hip hop.
Yeah.
You can't, who else is gonna do it?
Right. It's literally a Black form, Black art form.
So that's how I feel about that. When it comes to designing clothes and stuff, I didn't really view it in that way. I think like seeing my dad do it young, you know, I think that really opened my eyes, you know, to really understand that. Like, I mean, it just felt like second nature. I never felt no fences or like no ceilings around that.
Yeah.
You know, I felt like, oh yeah, he doing it, I want to do it.
Right.
Yeah, it was nothing in the way.
So your dad designed clothes too? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's dope, that's fire.
Yeah. And it was one more, modeling.
Modeling, yes.
For modeling, I definitely think for a long time it was disproportionate in like the Black representation. And while I was in there, I realized that
do you feel like we could only do certain things? Black people could only model certain, like it had to be urban, or is that going on?
I say probability-wise, you know, yeah, they're gonna position you more for that stuff. You know, time's changing a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a lot more inclusive, yeah, for all things, not just skin color, you know, sizes, everything, like different, you know.
It's not even like no gender type roles in fashion. It's like we mixing it all up. Yeah,
fluid now, yeah, but I say like at a certain point in time, once they found that Black, like that token, they was just getting ran through. Like, just remixing them over and over. And it's like, damn, you sitting over here. But you know, modeling is a lot like, to me, you know, I've been making music for a long time, but not necessarily in the music industry.
Right.
But from all the knowledge I've done, just like watching interviews and stuff like that about the music industry, I feel like it's a lot like the modeling industry. Okay. In the sense that, you know, you could be on the agency, like you would be on the label, but they could not be giving you no shelf life. You know, so you got models I was looking at signers, 7 different agencies, 9 different agencies, different countries. You know, so I'm like, damn, I didn't even know you could do that. They pushing him out first because, I mean, his name, he gonna get a bigger bag because he got a bigger face. So instead of pushing this new the black model, you might push somebody who already know is working and this and that. You got to go through the ringer doing a lot of free stuff before you really get money.
That's what I was gonna ask. Like, so, like an artist that's on, what do you do? Do you do the free stuff, or do you create your own situations where you showcase yourself and now people want to gravitate to you? Like, do you feel like because you like create your own way, like you're not just a model, you're a model that also can put something on the models. Do you think that makes you stand out more as a model? Yeah,
I think certain people valued it, and the thing I use to judge that is like who called me back. So I might have worked with somebody once, but they called me back for the second time, the third time, then I left a good impression on them.
Yeah.
And I think in a lot of them situations, it was me doing creative direction on set as well.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to, when it's not my turn, it's another model up there, I'm like, oh, move your hand down. Tell them you should probably put that behind them right here. Move the red over there. And they're like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, you just come and do this, but they're like, oh, that's a great idea. Yeah. They don't know me.
So that's other ways you can insert yourself.
And definitely be learning, While you sitting there on sets, like, look at the lights. You know what I'm saying? Look at the way they organizing, this setup, this scene.
Yeah.
How are they organizing how they want to shoot the content?
Okay.
You know what I mean?